Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today we are back with another literally everything we need to know about pool. And we are back with new, more advanced material. So we've already gone through stance, bridge, how to hold your hand, and basic position. 3-ball patterns, stuff like that. We're going to recap just a little bit of that towards the beginning of this video. But if you have not seen the bridge, stance, aiming, everything on that, go check out the first video. It has the exact same title as this one, but has part 1 at the end of it. So this is part 2. So we're just going to recap 3-ball position real quick, since that was the last thing we talked about, and it's going to be leading into what we're talking about today. So this one, 3-ball position, is how pool players think of shots. So we always think of a full rack. So you can have as many balls. You can have 45 balls out on the table. We're always thinking 3 balls ahead. Occasionally 4, but the most common pattern is 3 balls. So we're always thinking, where do we need to be on this ball to get on this ball? So we're looking at position on the second ball in order to get on the third ball. We're always focused on staying in line based on those 3 balls. So we always have, the main goal of pool is to make everything really easy. Because to other players, it looks like he's just making easy shots. But he's staying in that line by looking at 3-ball patterns. We're going to run through a quick 3-ball pattern in a little bit of detail after I pocket this 9. The pocket line is the line between the ball, going straight through the ball and straight through the back of the pocket. Now this line, we always want to be on the correct side of that line. That brings our cue ball to our next ball naturally. So we always want where our ball is naturally. So we always look at this line. So to be on this line, I have to pretty much stop or roll my cue ball forward just a little bit on this line. So that should be good. And now we are dead straight in on this ball. And if we just stop our cue ball or bring it back just a little bit, we're good for this line. So we are on the right side of the line, which is in this case either straight in or over on the right, to be on our next ball. So now we're dead straight in. Being on the wrong side of the line will look something like this. If we are on the left side of that pocket line, because our cue ball is naturally going away or into the 7. And this shot, although it is very makeable, is not what we want. We are going to go over a few 4-ball patterns and some advanced position shots. So now we're running out 4 balls. What's different about 4 balls? Just we're not really too concerned about that 4th ball until after we pocket this 4 ball right here. So the correct side of the line is somewhere a little bit on the left of the 5, so our cue ball naturally drifts over here. Not too worried about the 7 yet. We're keeping it slightly in the back of our mind. We know it is present on the table. Okay, now we're thinking about the 7, because now it's part of our 3-ball pattern. So we just need to, either side of the line is good. I'd rather be over here so I can just naturally come off of this rail, about to where my cue ball is now for the 7. So I'm going to try to drift to the other side of the line over there. You see now we're on the left side of the line, brings our cue ball naturally over here, just with a little bit of draw over there to our 7. And now we are just a little bit off of straight in on that 7 ball. So just like that is a 4-ball pattern. So now I'm going to do one more demonstration of a 5-ball pattern. This is a 5-ball pattern. Nothing different, just we're not thinking about the 4th and 5th balls as of now. They're in the back of our head, but we're not too concerned with them yet. So this one, I need to be on the left, a little bit on the left side of the line for the 2. Just like that. so we can naturally drift over here for the 4. I need to be pretty dead straight in, or just a little bit to the right of the line on this one, because to the right of the line I can just bounce off the rail. This one I could be anywhere but dead straight in. Again, just to bounce off the rail. And this one I'm just bouncing off the rail again. Just like that. I always like to slow roll those in because they do something called cheat in the pocket. I'm going to show you about that in just a minute as part of advanced position play. So that's a 5-ball pattern. So you see, we always think of those 3-ball patterns in the back of our mind. So now, last demonstration pattern, we're going the full 9 yards with the full 9 balls. Right now I'm thinking about the 1, the 2, and the 3. 4 is slightly in the back of my mind. So right here I know I need to be either very slightly on the left side, dead straight in, or on the right side of the line for that 2 ball. So I am going to try to get dead straight in. And we are there. So now, think about that 3 ball. I need to be below the line of the 3 ball. Just like that. This should all come naturally to you after a bit of practice. This one right here, I need to be slightly above the line. Like so. On this 5 ball, I want to be close to straight in, somewhere where I can just draw back for my 6. My 6 pass is in the corner. So my 6, I need to be either straight in or a little off on the left side. We're off on the left side. The 7 ball, I have 2 choices for position. Take the easier one, because now I'm a little bit out of where I wanted. We just want where we can roll that 8 ball in. Maybe try to cheat the pocket to show some demonstration, just like that. If you don't catch on to what cheating the pocket is yet, you will now. So now, after that 9-ball run out, you saw how we kept everything in little 3-ball rotations. Make sure you clean the cue ball. If you ever seen players swiping the cue ball like this, they are cleaning it, getting all the chalk marks off of it. I'll explain that too in a little bit. Let's talk about cheating the pocket right now. So on a pool table, if you're playing snooker, this won't be the same for you, so skip this part. Also, if you're playing English pool, this won't be the same for you. So on a pool table, you can make balls in 3 ways. So you can make them dead straight in the back of the pocket. You could also make them in the left side of the pocket or the right side of the pocket. Why would you want to make it a different side of the pocket? It's all for position. Let's say our 3 balls right there. Our 1 ball's here. We are dead straight in on this 1 ball. If we just shoot it straight in the back of the pocket, we do not have a shot next on our 3 ball. But, remembering our tangent line from the first video, if I make my 1 ball on the left side of the pocket, my cue ball will go over there for the 3. And then we can carry on from there. So you see how cheating the pocket makes position easier. It's the same thing as if our 8 ball were there, our 1 ball was here, we were dead straight in. On our 1 ball, we cheat the pocket just a little bit. It pulls our cue ball closer to our 8 ball, making us able to pocket that ball. So that is cheating the pocket. and a continuation on pattern play. Now we're going to get into banking. The 3 ball is at the second diamond and second diamond. The cue ball is at the first diamond and the 1.5 right here. So if we just bank this just dead straight on, well, it goes in the pocket, it bounced out. My side pockets like to do that. But if we bank it straight on at a high speed, it goes in that pocket. I don't know why it decides to bounce out at that angle. It's just bouncing around the rubber inside of here, but it's going inside the pocket. But if we bank this at a slow speed, you see, it goes towards the right of the pocket. The other one was going dead straight in the pocket, but this one's going to the right of the pocket. Now, if we bank it at a super fast speed, it looks like this. You see how short it goes? It hit about here. So, speed shortens the ball on the rail, so it shortens the angle of the ball. High speed shortens the angle of the ball, but slow speed widens it. So now we miss it to the right, where we just missed it to a diamond to the side. So if you're using spin and a high speed, aiming system really isn't going to help you. You're just going to have to be really good at physics. And this one simple rule, angle of reflection. So what that means, there's another part to it, but angle of reflection equals angle of deflection, something like that. But it's basically just saying an angle the ball goes into the rail is the angle that it comes out of the rail. Angle into the rail leads the same angle out, leads to this side of the point. So, at a normal speed, you're missing that ball to the left. If you slow it down just a tad, it should widen out. Should widen out just a little bit, just enough for you to make it. But if you shoot it at a speed that is like very, very slow, look how wide it's going to go. And this is without calculating in spin. Now I'm going to teach you spin. So with spin, we're just going to put these two in a dead straight line like that. With only backspin, no side spin, should come straight back. But with a little bit of left spin, that ball's going to deflect off of this rail to the right. And with a little bit of right spin, that ball is deflecting off this rail to the left. So whatever spin is on the cue ball, the opposite spin is on this 3 ball. Or just practice it. You're just going to have to set up shots, practice them over and over and over again. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button on this video. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button, then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. If you guys are enjoying the series, please support me on Patreon. If you'd like to learn more, if you subscribe to my Patreon, you can suggest pick a tier on my Patreon. All the money on Patreon goes to help me buy new lights, buy new camera, SD cards, everything. But you get access to this super secret online class where I teach stuff that I have never shown on YouTube before. So if you'd like access to that class, go to Patreon. It's in the link in the description down below. And so click that drop down arrow and you will see a link to my Patreon where you can go and check out that super secret class. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.